Hello there, it's the Archivist from tradingcardarchives.com, and I am back to do another DC video. As you know, this Kayou DC set, we just received our boxes of it. We got 4 boxes. We put one in the giveaway pile. We run giveaways on this channel, so if you're not a subscriber, get subscribed because the next giveaway is going to happen at 420 subscribers, and we're really close to that. And there is some amazing stuff in that giveaway pile right now. Like the sold out Meow World box is in there. There's a 5th edition Endless Treasure One Piece set in there. There's a lot of amazing stuff in there. So yeah, definitely get subscribed if you are interested in this stuff at all. But for today's video, we are looking at another box of this. But the goal here is to compare Kayou's DC cards with Kayou's Marvel cards. So as everybody knows, Kayou is the license holder for Marvel in China and uses that license to print this Hero Battle TCG. So this is an actual TCG that you can play. I did a video a while ago where I translated all the rules, so if you want to learn how to play it, I have a learn to play video. You can go watch that. But yeah, these boxes, specifically these little boxes, are the 10 yuan version. And so this is a 20 yuan box. So this is even higher, but these are the highest boxes that Kayou makes for their Marvel cards, and these are both of them. They're called J boxes because the numbering is J001 and J002. So these are the 2 that were made, and we're going to open the rest that I have. So that's why these are empty, because all the packs are here on the table. So we are going to open, 3 of the J packs from Series 1, 3 of the J packs from Series 2, and then we're going to open Series, I forget, what is this? Yeah, okay. So this is Series 2 5 yuan packs, and this is Series 5 5 yuan packs. So we're going to be opening a lot of like really high-end Marvel packs today. These would be the most expensive packs you could get, basically, and we're going to be pulling some awesome cards. Now over here, though, we have this super premium set of DC cards. These are not part of a TCG, so these are just trading cards. And they are amazing. You'll see they use a premium card stock. Every single piece of tech you could think is on there. And the secondary market for this is already heating up quite a bit, to the point that there are already triple-digit cards. And we, in fact, pulled one. So in the last video, we pulled this flash card here. And you can see how amazing it looks, but what's important is this is an MC rarity card at the 5th level, level 5 card. And so this card right now is listed on eBay at $99.99. Now that's the only listing, and it's never sold. So the price isn't actually set yet, but that's the first bid, right? So and this is a brand new set, so the market is being established. And so that's the first bid. I have no idea what this is going to end up at in the end. But the cards, I mean, these MCs look incredible. Like, look at that sky effect and the street. It's just a really cool effects on there. And now this is a level 4 card. So that's a level 5. This is a level 4. So this is 1 rarity less. So like a little bit more common. Still a very rare card. These are selling for about $30. This was kind of our major hit from the first box. This was our major hit from the second box, and this is our third box. We have another box coming, but it's not here yet. Once it gets here, we'll open that one as well and see what we get. But yeah, this is part of a multi-card panel. So you would put all these cards side by side, and this is the end, and it would spell out Justice League, and each card has one of the Justice League members on it. This is Superman's, obviously, so clearly the best one, and also Henry Cavill's Superman, so definitely the best there. So those are kind of our top cards that we pulled so far from this box. Now I'm going to break the seal on this one. It has some really good security tape actually on here. I tried removing this without destroying it once. It's really hard to do. So what I'm going to do is just cut it, because like I said, you really cannot remove that without kind of destroying that tape. So I'm just going to cut that here. Oop, got it. And then we'll open this box up, and inside we're going to get another massive card. So that's kind of what, instead of hit packs, what Kayou is doing in this set is making these very large DX cards. But these are actual trading cards, part of the set, even though they're huge, right? They're printed on the same stock. They have refraction on them. Like this one, you can see all the refraction work on the edges here. And since this is our third box, we've pulled 3 of these. So this was one. This is another one that we pulled earlier. Oh, sorry, it's upside down. There you go. And then this was the third one that we had pulled. So very famous cover there from DC Comics. So kind of a really cool promo, I think. And there are 15 of these to collect. And I mean, they look great. So I could imagine, making a poster with all of them or something at some point. Yeah, these are really a cool promo, I think. Even though they don't they don't fit in the normal binders that I use. But what I'll do is I'll buy some regular binder pages, just normal paper pages, and put them in that, and it'll work just fine. So this box, the packs are kind of, they stick inside here. So it's actually pretty hard to get them out. I'm gonna do my best. Come on, Wonder Woman. There we go. Okay, so I got all the packs out. I'll show you the back of the box again, even though we've looked at this a lot already. But this is the back, and Kayou is very good about giving you a lot of details about their set. So over here you have the set list. So there's 12 different rarities, 151 different cards in the set, and you've got 32 cards at the base level, and then that goes all the way up to these chase cards up here where there's only one card at that level. Those are like the top chase cards. The MCs are here. I think that one of these 6s is the MCs. Although it's unfortunate they don't put the MC code here. But actually you can kind of tell that's level 1, that's level 2, level 3, 4, level 5 is this one. So it's the 13. Okay, so that's the level 5s. And then 6 is going to be above that. And then here you can kind of see the distribution. You get 10 packs in a box, and 4 of those packs are sort of limited to the base cards. You won't find big hits in 4 of the packs. 6 of the packs, though, have a chance of getting any of the big hits. So of course, the chase cards are incredibly rare, so you're very unlikely to pull that. The MCs are also super rare, but I pulled one last box, so it's possible. And they would only be in these 6 of 10. So anyway, that's how that all works. So let's put that to the side as well. Then we've got 10 packs of Kayou DC cards. We'll put those right there. And then we've also got 10 packs of Kayou Marvel cards to look at. So 20 total packs to look at here. Should be a lot of fun. Why don't we go ahead and start the day off with Marvel, since we've already kind of looked at some of the DC cards over there. And then we'll kind of switch back and forth between these two, and we'll sort of see who comes out on top. I mean, Kayou wins in either case, so they're happy anyway, but we'll see which set we like the best. So there is an SSR, pretty good hit. So in the 5 UN packs, this was a 5 UN pack. SSRs are kind of your normal hit, and then you'll get a couple an SR, and then you're still going to get rares at the 5 UN level. When you move up to the 10 UN level, there's no more rares. They're all SRs. But for this level, we are still going to pick up some rares. So I'm just going to kind of put those over there, and we're going to focus on probably these SR cards, SSR cards, because these are going to be the ones, this and higher are going to be our bigger hits up there. So move that into the light a little bit. And then let's check out a DC. So again, this is Kayou's DC set, just came out. It's about a month. Well, I guess it's about a month and a half old now. That's how long it took for me to get this. I ordered it the very first day, but it took a long time to get here because of the 11/11 holiday. So I kind of just got it now. But there's Katana. Awesome. And here is really a kind of a cool card. So these are this is L3. So not super rare, right? Because like L1 is the most common. So this is L3, but these cards feature comic book panels. So I kind of really like this rarity level, even though it's not the most rare cards. And then this is the base. So the base cards are movie cards. They have images from the movies, and there's I think 4 different movies in this set. This one's Black Adam, of course. Let's pop another. Why don't we do a different one? Let's get the 5 pack. So that was a set 2 pack. This is a set 5 pack. So this is the most recent set. We're expecting a new one in January. So in January, they're probably going to have the 6th edition of this will come out. And of course, we'll check it out for sure. But right now, 5th is the newest one. So this is the newest set that you can get. And yeah, we're going to get a chance here to contrast some characters. That's kind of cool. So you can see here is a set 2 rare. So you can kind of tell down here it says MW02. So that's a set 2 rare of Hulk. And then this is a set 5 rare of Hulk. And you can see at the bottom there, MW05. So you can see how the foil treatments and the artwork changes between the 2 sets. That's kind of cool. Yep. And then, yeah, very nice cards here. We've got a Spider-Man rare, Peter Quill, and a Spider-Man SR, and a Miss Marvel SR. So that's actually pretty neat. I don't think I had that one yet. Very cool looking SR there of Miss Marvel. We can probably spread out and maybe show those a little better. There you go. Cool. Then another DC here. These packs for some reason are like kind of weirdly hard to cut. They always sort of catch the scissors right at the edge. It's strange. So here's this is also an L1. So but this, oh, sorry, an L2. So this is the 2nd level card. It's the same as this. So these comic book character cards are the base character cards. So you've got kind of 2 base. You've got this comic book or movie card base, and then you've got the comic book character base here. We pulled another very monster hit. So here's Suicide Squad. And let's take a look at what we've got here. What is that? Oh, I'm wrong. Okay, so this is just an L3. But it's still a great card. I thought it was an MC, but it is not, unfortunately. I mean, it's fine. They're all great cards, so there's not really any problem. But yeah, that's not an MC. I was hoping it would be an MC. That was too much to hope for. I shouldn't be hoping for that. That's too much. Yeah, we're never going to pull a second one of those today. That's crazy. But here we go, back to the 5 pack. This is, again, the 2nd edition. So our hits are both going to be SRs, which is fine. I mean, you get a lot of SRs. You have to remember this is a game, right? It's meant to be played as a TCG. There's rules on some of the cards. The back is like hidden information. And then, the cards, some of them just look awesome. Like, that's a rare, but that really looks good. Like, I've seen a lot of Marvel cards, and I think Kayou makes some of the best ones out right now. Some of this stuff rivals what you see from Upper Deck for sure. Although Upper Deck's card stock and distribution is a little better. And your secondary market on Western sets is always better. So if you are trying to invest in Marvel cards, stick with Western, stick with Upper Deck. Although there are CR rarity cards in Hero Battle that go for hundreds of dollars. So it is possible to pull big cards from there. It's just super rare. Like really, really, really rare. To the point I have never pulled one, and I have been opening these for a while now and just never ever pulled one. So yeah, that's how rare they are. So this is neat. It's Jared Leto's Joker, so not the best Joker, but still like kind of a cool looking card with the, I call this like a digital rain foil because it sort of looks like the Matrix stuff. It goes up and down at the same time. Very kind of cool. Cool look to it there. We got a Hawkman and a Joker. Those are both L3s. And here's another Justice League base. You can see how there's different movies. You know, Black Adam, Suicide Squad, Justice League, and I can't. There's another one I can't remember the name now. Sorry. So now we're into the 10 packs. Oh no, one more 5. Sorry, one more 5. I got ahead of myself there. One more 5. Let's look at this 5 first here. What am I? I'm not cutting the card. God. Sorry. Some of these are hard to cut, or I don't know, maybe I just ate lunch. Maybe I should have waited a little bit. So that's a dupe, right? We definitely had that. Oh, is this like a dupe pack? It is kind of like a dupe pack. Oh my god. Because all 3 of those are like the same cards that were in that one. But then we got a War Machine. That's kind of cool. And we got an SR Spider-Man, but we already had it, so it's dupe. And then we got this bad boy here. This is a UR. The URs in the older URs, so remember that, no, this is a newer UR. God, I'm getting everything wrong here. Wow, that is Ultron, right? Yeah. It is hard to see almost because of how... Wow, that is awesome looking though. Yeah, anyway, the URs in this set look great, as you can see. Very, very good looking cards. Not quite a CR, but that card is still... Actually, I can go comp this. This is probably worth something. I'll go look. I'll be right back. Wide range on that card. Like I said, this Marvel set has a huge secondary market, so I expect this DC set to do the same. It's not there yet because it's brand new, but I expect there to be a very active secondary market for this set really soon. Right, there is already for this. There's like 10 listings of this card on eBay right now, ranging all the way from about $12 to like $40. Someone's asking. I don't think they're going to get that. But that's sort of the range. And then there's an auction running for one that has 0 bids and it's at 99 cents. So that's kind of the floor on it, I would say. Although I think that if don't sell that for 99 cents, that's definitely worth more than that. But yeah, it's nice to, you know, be able to open these cards and actually, you know, get some value back from them. You don't usually get that when you're opening the more bootleg sets, just because you can't really build a secondary market with unlicensed product. Whereas, you know, with licensed products like this, it's very easy to go and build a secondary market. That's a cool looking card. That's a Hawkman again. It's just an L2, but I mean, it looks super neat. I like the look of it at least. He almost has like a He-Man like costume on. Then we got a Green Lantern panel card at the L3 level. Put that right there for now. And then a Justice League. Nice. Put that right there. Now we're moving into the 10 packs. Okay, sorry, I was confusing them before. Why don't we open an older one first? So this is the J2s. These are the J1s. J001. So these are the older packs. Now these have a really good chance of having an MR in them because you're supposed to get 1 MR in every one of the J boxes, and I haven't pulled any MRs. Oh wait, I pulled 1. So there should be 1 MR left in these. Or, you know, sometimes you don't get it. And those boxes get searched by vendors all the time. So that's kind of why you never pull CRs. Because they know how to weigh them and find those CRs. And it's really unlikely that you'll ever get one from them. But not impossible. So again, this is a kind of an older J set. The J sets were kind of interesting. They call them essential boxes. That's what Kayou calls them. And the way they work is they reprint a lot of the older cards. And so let me see if I can show you. Here, like look at this Hulk. See at the bottom of the Hulk there, it says first edition. That means it's the first printing of this card. When you pull that same card from a J box, it won't say first edition anymore. And so this SSR, you can get this card as a first edition and not, and they'll be priced differently. And every once in a while, you run across people trying to sell the non-first edition version of the card for the price of the first edition version. So always look carefully and make sure it has the word first edition somewhere down here, or it's not the same. I mean, they're exactly the same cards, right? But it, won't have the same value is what I'm trying to say. Okay, and then we have some rares. Oh, we got another Black Widow. Very nice. Cool, cool. Okay. Back to DC. Yeah, so this has been fun. I've gotten to open a lot of Batman and DC cards today. You can kind of see from the title, we're doing a sort of Batstravaganza event. And there's been, that's why I've been opening all these boxes. We opened one of the bootleg DC sets. We opened a bunch of the Peruvian cards. We've just gotten to look at a lot of DC cards today. And it's been fun. It's been different. Because usually I'm looking at Marvel cards if I'm looking at cards from Kayou. I already have this Aquaman, but these are sort of the chibi cards in the set. And, there's a whole series of them with all the different characters. I don't have the Batman one yet. That's the one I really want. But I didn't get that one yet. Okay, why don't we get then a new pack? And you're going to see something interesting in here, and I'll explain what it is when you see it. But these packs have another pack inside of them, so you get. It's like, hey, we heard you like opening packs, so we put a pack in your pack so you can open packs while you're opening packs. It's a whole thing. No, but what's going on here is there was this brief time where Kayou was selling these and a couple of their other sets directly to consumers from their site. So you could go on their site and be like, I want 20 packs, and they would mail them to you, right? Only in China. You couldn't do it outside of China. But what you would get in the mail were these wrapped things like this. You would not get the outer foil wrapping. You only got this thing. And so this is what they make, and then they put it in the outer wrapping when they sell it at retail. But like I said, they only did that for like 4 sets, and everything they've made since then hasn't been like that. For example, the most recent set they made is Hatsune Miku, that awesome Vocaloid set they made. We opened that box a few weeks ago. It's an amazing set, but it doesn't have this. So they don't do this anymore, I don't think. It was just kind of a weird thing they did for a while there. Okay, but anyway, here's a rare, another rare. I love getting all the full art rares. That's really cool. And I mean, you can see here something like super, super cool just dropped. Pulled. I don't know. Anyway. Yeah, so I'm smiling really big right now because this card is a massive hit. I'm trying to treat it really delicately because of how big of a hit it is. So this is an MW. This is a J specific MR, but it features the entire Guardians. So you see it has all 5 of the Guardians of the Galaxy on here, with that super awesome galaxy pattern in the background. This card is amazing to look at. Like, I'm looking at it, it looks incredible. These look like they're embossed, even though they're really not. But you can see how it catches the light, just amazing. I'm gonna put in a top loader and then I'll go comp it, but this is probably at $50 at least. I wouldn't sell it for less than 50 at least. I really like the Guardians though, so I might be biased. But yeah, I'm gonna pause here, go comp this. I'll be right back. Well, that was disappointing. I can't find this card anywhere, really any of the MRs. And I guess because it's an MWJ one, it's from the J box. Like, this is specifically an MR from the J set, not the regular sets. I think it maybe is a little bit easier to pull. There's one being sold for $15, which seems criminally low to me. So I think that person just doesn't know what they have. But I would assume this card could sell much higher than that. But I think we have to accept the comp. Like the comp is $15 because that's what's there, right? So I have to accept that comp, but I believe the card is worth a lot more. I think that particular seller just doesn't know what they have really, because I mean, just look at it. It's a beautiful card. Okay. Anyway, enough of that. That probably is our MR because, like I said, you're guaranteed one in each of those boxes. Although it is a soft guarantee, but I've heard from I talked to a lot of people who break this product, like they buy cases of it and then they sell, spots in the cases to people and that sort of thing on WhatsApp. And so those people like open cases and cases and cases of it, right? And they tell me that guarantee is actually like pretty solid. Like they said they've never opened one and not got an MR in it. So, but they're buying by the case, so they aren't. The vendor can't weigh the boxes, right? If they sell you the case, whereas they sell you individual boxes, they can. And so when you buy it by the case, you sort of get the actual distribution that Kayou intended. Whereas when you buy by the box, there's always this chance that you're getting sort of a slightly less percentage just because people are searching out the boxes before you get them. Those chibis. And it's one of the reasons that I actually don't really have a problem with people who break this type of thing and sell those spots. I mean, sometimes that can be very like predatory and almost like gambling. But with products like this that are being searched so heavily by the vendors, going on WhatsApp and buying from a breaker is actually like a better way to do it, just because they bought a case and so they didn't, you only have to worry about them searching, right? You don't have to also worry about the vendor searching too. So it's like one less person. I guess trust your breaker. I forget his name, but he comments on my channel once in a while. He might comment on this video, but yeah, if he comments, that's the guy. He's really good. I'm sorry I forgot your name. I wish I remember right now. All right, sorry. Anyway, we got a rocket here. We've got an SSR of Iron Fist. Iron Fist. Sorry, I was about to say Sandman. That is not Sandman. That is Iron Fist. We've got a Hulk Rare, Peter Quill, Groot, and Iron Man. The full art ones are really the best cards for sure, right? And they look so nice. Sorry, I'm taking too long. I need to speed this up. No. We got to take our time and look at the cards. I mean, this is what we're here for. We're not here to just rip and find the big hits. We're trying to look at all the cards. Although the big hits are pretty big today. That was pretty massive. Oh, nice. I didn't have this yet. I really want Catwoman, but yeah. This is a Poison Ivy, obviously. I'm like staring at her and not saying her name. Yeah, Poison Ivy. Looking good. There's Wonder Woman on one of those L3 cards. There, just like Joker. And then we've got another Justice League here. From the base. Put that right there. Why don't we open one of these and then we'll have kind of two left there. Actually, oh no, no. I need to open one of these because there's two of those, and then yeah. Okay, so that always happens to me, but I got out of sync. But we're gonna catch up. We just got to do one more of these to catch up. It's because I'm talking the whole time, and so I just lose track in my head of what is happening over there. Well, there's a Batwoman. That's not bad. I love the purple. Oh, I guess that's Batgirl. I'm sorry. There's a Batwoman as well, but this is Batgirl. I guess the red hair gives it away. Batgirl. There you go. Two ladies. Nightwing. I already have Nightwing. I really want a Batman chibi. If I don't get one from these 3 boxes or my next box, I'm gonna have to buy more in order to get it, which might be hard. I suspect this set will sell out once people see how good it is, right? There's not a lot of people opening it yet. I think I saw like one other video of someone opening this one. A lot of people open this. Like a lot of people. But this one, I've only seen like one other person. So once I think more people see it and learn what it is, they're gonna want it. And I highly suspect it will be a big product on the breaker market, which means like, you know, a lot of the product will be bought out and it'll be really hard for regular people to get it. It's another Sandman. Super nice. Sorry, let me get this out of the inner wrapper. Something weird they do. There's like one Three Kingdoms set that they do this inner wrapper thing with, and then they don't do it with the other Three Kingdoms sets. The other two. So it's like it's just a strange thing they did for a little while there. Looks like we're gonna get some pretty good cards here again. So we've got a full art rocket. I actually have not seen this rocket before. That's a really good looking one. That's a great card. I like that. And we've got some more rares. And then we have an SGR of Peter Quill. Nice. And an SSR with a treatment I have never seen before. Like, see that kind of cubic swirls behind him? I've never seen that on a Hero Battle card before. Crazy. It's not a Captain America. And so this is an SGR. And what SGRs are they are variants of SSRs, but they're otherwise the same card. So if you know how in TCGs you'll sometimes have like alternate art, like in Magic the Gathering, right? There's all kinds of alternate art cards that are worth more and collectors look at and stuff. That's what this is. So there's an SSR version of this with the same image but a different background and the same rules, same everything, right? And in fact, it has the same card number, MW0214. That same number will be the SSR, but the SGR has a fancier background, so alternate artwork, like this crazy art foil background here. See that thing? And then it will have a little diamond. So that little diamond next to the code of the card tells you that this is an alternate art version. So if you ever pull one of these and you see a little diamond and you don't know what it is, it's going to be worth more just because it's an alternate art. It's basically kind of the same as a UR level. But it's higher rarity than UR. But yeah, the SGRs are rare to pull. They look great. It's really cool when you can get an SSR and an SGR next to each other, because then you can kind of really see what they're doing differently with them. Ooh, this is very nice here. I don't know what that card is. It's an L4. Okay. So this L4 will be the same as that level. There's Batman. Let's put that down, because that's the first one of those I've pulled. I kind of want to look at it a bit and before I... Yeah, okay, so this is an L4, Harley Quinn and the Joker. And it looks like it's got a continuation, like you're meant to put it next to some other card. And oh, until I turned it to the light, look at all of the refraction on that. You can see those lines there going through his coat and stuff. That's what creates the foil effect on the card. Super nice. What I want to do though is I want to go look this rarity up, because I want to see if it's a panel card like that or if it's meant to be a standalone. I'll be right back. All right, yeah, and so this is a standalone card. It's not meant to go next to another one. There's a bunch of them, and they all feature, I guess, dynamic duos would be the way to put it, right? And so these, you know, obviously Joker and Harley Quinn, there's the Batman and Robin one, that sort of thing, right? But there's no side-by-side to this. It's just an individual card. It is L4, though, which means it's pretty rare. So this is like going to be the big hit from the box, if I had to guess, kind of like that was. And this card comps at about $21. There's one for sale for that anyway. Now the problem is there's a Chinese seller selling like graded versions of these for 99 cents. I wouldn't buy those just because they're probably not real, but who knows, right? And you might not ever get it, and you have to pay like $20 shipping. So you're going to end up paying basically the same from them as you would from the US seller. So maybe just buy from the US seller. But anyway, that's mine now. Pretty awesome. And there might, we got one more pack. We shouldn't count the box out yet. But I suspect that is the big hit in the box, and that we are not going to pull another MC today. But that's okay. Like, getting one was good enough. I was very happy with that. Absolutely no issues with that at all. Oh, sweet. Okay, this is awesome. So this, I have the SSR of this. I don't want to get it out right now. But this is the SGR version of Venom. And just gorgeous card. I love, like, Venom's one of my favorite villains. And so I love all the Venom cards, and getting the SGR version is fantastic. So then we got some full art rares here. Actually got two different full art rare Peter Quills. How crazy to get like two. Nice. I'm gonna drink some water. Good. And then we'll get to our last two packs. And then, yeah, we'll be done with this video. Next video is going to be Man. I'm going to put Chainsaw Man, One Punch Man, and Spider-Man against each other. And kind of see which one of those is best, basically. It's gonna be wild. It's gonna be fun. So here is a Shazam. Another of these wonderful comic panel cards. It's Aquaman here. And then a Suicide Squad. Yeah, so that does it for DC. And then let's look at our last Marvel pack, and it's again a 10 UN pack, so it should be a really good pack here. Open this. If it had a CR in it, that would be like that's what we're looking for. The CRs are the like $300 cards. I'm not gonna pull one, but it could be in here. There could be a CR in here. It's not impossible, right? Very unlikely, but it's not impossible. Here's our rares. Rare. And then, yeah, we're getting an SSR. And an SR of... Oh, that's actually a pretty cool card. I didn't have that one yet. But this SSR is Sandman, I think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. So that's an SSR of Sandman. All right. So I don't know if I can really... I start out this video as like a versus, but it's really hard to say which I like more. Obviously the trading card aspect of this, messes with it a bit because the cards have rules on them, and the design is like really a TCG design, and the backs, there's nothing on the backs, whereas every single one of the backs of these has a custom design to it, right? So that's a pretty big plus over here. And also, I really think the design work on these is just maybe nicer. At the same time, I mean, I didn't really point it out as I was going because, I want you to see all these cards, but like 80% of this is dupes, right? Like I already have from the other two boxes. So opening only 3 boxes, I'm already getting like pretty much all dupes. Like all of these are dupes, all of those are dupes, all of those are dupes, all of those are dupes. I think like 2 of those are new, and then that's new, right? So there's like 4 or 5 new cards in the whole box, and we're only at the 3rd box. So that tells me that even though this is a 151 card set, they're packing it really base heavy, and they're really making the hits rare. Like you saw, we pulled maybe 1 hit a box basically. And then the hit might be an L4, it might not even be an L5, and it definitely won't be an L6 or 7, right? So forget that. So that's what's going on there. But that also means that the secondary market will be incredibly strong for these because the L5s are truly rare, right? We opened 3 boxes, we got 1, and that was lucky. So they're truly a rare card, so they should hold their value. Similar over here, these MRs are very rare. We won't pull 1 in that whole bunch of packs we opened there, and those are all expensive packs. So you can see how rare those are and how good they look. And then over here, you know, we got a lot more bulk. We got like all this. I didn't dedupe this, but it's probably like half dupes. Uh, and then it's also like a lot of dupes to stuff I have already, but I also got a lot of really cool new cards. And from a raw value perspective, I'm guessing we pulled more value over here, but that's mostly because this market is a little more mature. It's been around for a while. A lot of collectors know about it, and has a big market, right? This is brand new, doesn't have a big market yet, so it's kind of unfair to judge that way. You know, I would expect a card like this to stabilize at about $5 or $6. Right now, it's like $1 to $10. It's like completely crazy, right? People are trying to figure out the pricing. Uh, but anyway, I love the set. It's great. I don't know. Honestly, I really, I'm sorry, but I really love the look of this card. It just is so nice that I'm gonna go ahead and say Marvel 1 here. And this card is why. So Marvel 1 because of this MR Guardians of the Galaxy. It looks so great. And so that's gonna be our battle. I'll go ahead and end this video here and set up for the next one. Have a great day. Bye-bye.